Hi guys, my name is Sebastian Brosh and this is Yoga for BJJ. I have my friend Miha Pethavec with me here today and he's going to demonstrate yoga flow and this might be the first time you ever tried yoga, but if you're like me and Miha, stiff and uncomfortable jiu-jitsu practitioners that does a lot of jiu-jitsu and our body is tensing up every training, then this will be perfect for you. Let's start in a known position, the turtle position. So get your butt as far back to the heels as possible and relax your elbows and your forehead down into the ground, and let's take a minute here. So take a big inhale and exhale and relax. So just before we start, do a little body scan. Just feel where you are right now. You might do this as a warm-up before a training. You might have had a tough week and you just need this to relax. So just take a little scan through your body and take some nice breaths. So inhale all the way down into your lower back. And on the exhale, actually relax. Spread your fingers and start to move from the belly, so roll through the spine all the way up to all fours, tabletop. Let's do some spinal movements. Relax your belly down, but with straight arms. Take an inhale, this is called cow position. On the exhale, do the cat position, so pull your head back to your legs. And again, inhale, lower your chest and belly. Exhale, spread the shoulder blades and round the spine. A couple more. Inhale, shoulders back and head forward. Exhale, chin to chest, round your spine. One more. Inhale, look forward, straight arms. Exhale, round and arch your spine. Okay, back to neutral. And then tuck your toes under. Let's go back to the down dog, which is not actually easy pose if you're new. So if you're new, bend in the knees, please. And if your hands are slipping, just grab the yoga mat or the whatever mat you're using. Grab it so that you don't slip. And in down dog, we try to go for spinal extension. So make the butt go as far back and up as possible, but never mind the legs. Just make your spine straight. Take an in and exhale here. Try breathing through the nose unless you have a cold. Really go for a deep breath through the nose. Slowly start walking your hands backwards. Don't rush it. Take your time. So you're walking from a down dog to a forward fold. But this is we can call this a neck crank position because almost all of us are cranking our necks backwards. So let the weight of the head pull the spine longer. So bend your knees again and actually fold your belly into your thighs. And if you have a big belly, it actually helps because it releases. But don't go for straight legs. It's probably the most common beginner's mistakes. Take 3 in and exhales in a forward fold and play around with moving the weight from the right foot to the left foot, moving the weight into your toes and into the heels. And keep this nice and steady breath that you got in the start in the turtle and try to maintain it through the whole class, which is not easy, but it's possible. Move the feet further away from each other and point the toes out and come down into a squat. And all squats looks different. Mia can keep his heels down to the ground, but if you can't do that, you can just stay on your toes or place something under the heels. But interlace your fingers and warm up the wrists and the neck. Try to do either the same or complete opposite moves with the wrists and the neck. This should feel good. If you have knee problems, I would advise not going too deep into the squat, but stay a bit higher and work the strength there. If your knees are fine, just let your ass go down to the grass, as they say. Back to the forward fold, butt up, head down. Grab your ankles and a little bit of balance and a lot of stretching and a little bit of coordination. Walk all the way forward, either on your yoga mat or just walk a full body length forward. Don't neck crank yourself. So The thing that makes this exercise good is it's both a forward fold and it's a little bit dynamic, so you're working not only one place in the muscle, but you're integrating more muscle and fascia into the stretch. All the way forward, and then keep your hands on the ankles or the shins. Inhale, come halfway up, so you're almost bending your back backwards, and exhale, bend your knees round your spine. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale, straighten the legs, straighten the spine. Exhale, bend everything and try to get your head down between your knees. 1 more. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, fold, fold. Relax your head, relax your arms, and roll all the way up to standing. Not fast, always a bit slower than you think. Engage your core, spread your toes, and roll all the way up to standing. Hands in front of the chest. Let's do a couple of classic sun salutations. So on the inhale, stretch your arms up and look up, touch your hands overhead. Exhale all the way down to the ground, so fold forward again. Please bend your knees. Inhale, halfway up, stretch, and step back to a plank pose and take a breath here. So straight arms, straight legs, straight spine, and don't hang with your head. Keep your head engaged. Back to the down dog, bend your knees and lengthen your spine. Make sure you're not slipping. Now, straighten your legs and on the toes. So make the legs straight. And like we did in the cat-cow, roll forward to a plank. So you're actually rolling through your spine. Take an inhale in plank. And on the exhale, tuck your head and roll through the spine back. This is great if you have any lower back problems. I had for many years. Again, on your toes, inhale. Exhale, roll all the way forward to plank. Stop in plank, inhale. And on the exhale, roll all the way back. Tick, 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 all the way back to down dog. Let's do 1 more. Inhale on your toes. Exhale, roll forward. Stop in plank, inhale. Exhale, roll all the way back. Really lift your belly and butt up. Nice. Take a breath in down dog. Good job. Now bend your knees, so squat down and look forward, and either step or jump to your hands. Inhale, halfway up, straight arms, straight spine. Exhale, bend everything and fold forward. Up to the ceiling. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead, straight, straight, straight. Hands down, exhale. Inhale, arms up, look up, lift your chest and broaden the clavicles. Exhale all the way down to the ground. Same procedure. Inhale, halfway up. Stepping back to plank and moving from plank to a down dog. No stress, no press. Take a breath in down dog. We're gonna engage our side body. So first move into plank. First plank. And then move into side plank. So in side plank, you're pulling your shoulder blades back, so the shoulder is not shrugging up to the air, it's moving backwards. Lift the hips and lift the chest. So engage your side body. I don't know if you're on left or right side, but it doesn't matter. Take 1 more breath here. Go back to plank, switching sides. So if you had your right arm up, lift the left arm. Squeeze the legs together and lift the hips as much as you can. But the left shoulder is usually shrugging. Try to pull the shoulder back, and that will actually help you lift up more. Look up to the top hand. Take 1 more breath here. Come back to plank and slowly move forward and lower all the way down to the ground. Very nice. Interlace your fingers behind your butt, please. If you can't interlace, just hook your thumbs. But this looks easy, but it's not that easy. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lengthen your neck, and lift your whole upper body up from the floor. So this engages the whole spine and the butt. And option here is to squeeze your feet together and lift the legs up from the floor. Try that. Feet together, lift the legs. Take 2 breaths here. Without holding your breath, breathe deeply and squeeze the shoulders together to open the front of our chest. And this is a common problem area for most strong jiu-jitsu practitioners, being closed-chested, and it inhibits our breath. Nice. Hands down, feet down, take an inhale. And on the next exhale, push back to plank, so 1/2 push-up, back to down dog. Good job. Take a breath here. Come back to the breath if you fall out of it. Lengthen your spine, take a break. Bend your knees, look forward, take an inhale. On the exhale, walk or jump forward to the hands. Inhale, halfway up, try to do a little back bend. Exhale, bend and fold. Bend your knees, arms up, chair pose. So feet and knees together. Try to get your butt as close to the ground as possible, but keep moving backwards so you can actually see your toes here and lift the arms overhead. This is not supposed to be easy, but you're supposed to breathe. So breathe and stay in chair pose for one more moment. And move down into a squat. Place your hands down. We're gonna try crow pose. So hands down and lean the knees into your elbows and try to transfer most of the body weight into the hands. If your feet leave the ground or not, it's not up to me, you can try. But if they leave the ground, place them down again and step back to a plank. Yeah, not a low push-up, just a plank. And then down dog. Move back to down dog, take a breath here. Very nice. We're gonna do one standing position, but first, my favorite pose of all, stretch the right leg out behind you. Really straighten the leg, engage the foot. Now bend the knee and lift the knee as high as possible. Yeah, so squeeze the heel in and the knee up and come up on your toes and really squeeze in and lift to get the front of the hip stretch, because this is the one we're gonna target in a second. From here, roll the knee all the way forward and don't place the foot down yet. Try to really squeeze the knee into your forehead before you put the foot down. Grab your right ankle with your right hand, step it forward. On your fingertips, take an inhale. And on the exhale, push the foot down and stand up, arms overhead. Okay, so this is crescent pose. Mia is standing on his toes, and when you're stretching the back leg and pulling the belly in at the same time, you get two forces working in opposite directions, so you get a big and nice old stretch for the front of our hips. Another common problem area. Hands in front of your chest, arm circles. Inhale, look up, arms up. Hands in front of the chest, exhale. Inhale, slowly up, look up. Exhale, hands down. One last round. Inhale, arms up, look up. On the exhale, touch the ground, step back to plank and back to down dog. Other side, left leg up, straighten both legs. I don't care, you can have as many excuses as you want. Straighten both legs, bend the knee, bend the top knee and lift the knee up to touch the ceiling. Squeeze the heel into your butt, lift the knee, take an inhale. On the exhale, roll the knee to your forehead and wait a moment before you place the left foot down. Very nice. Grab your ankle, help the foot forward. On your fingertips, take an inhale. And on the exhale, push through the floor to stand up. Engage your back leg by straightening it, pulling the belly in to stretch the front of your right hip. Stay there with your legs, hands in front of the chest. Inhale, arm circle, look up. Exhale, hands down to the chest. Inhale, arms up, one more. Exhale, hands down. If you lose the balance, find it again. Inhale, arms up. Hands touch the floor, back to plank, take an inhale. And on the exhale, down dog. Take a moment here to straighten the spine, get back to your breath. Walk the feet forward or jump forward. We're gonna sit down on our butt. So squat down, sit down on your butt. Let's work our core. Squeeze the feet together, squeeze the knees together. Engage the feet like you're standing on them. Lift your chest and straighten the arms. If it's too much for you, you can grab the back of your hamstrings, but I want your chest to be moving up. So don't shrug, lift and broaden. All right, karate kick your legs out above the ground and then lower down to your lower back. Engage your fingers and engage your toes. Build some momentum and get back up to the boat. Take an inhale here, exhale down to half boat. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, get up, exhale, get down. It's not like sit-ups, it's more technique. Inhale, back to boat, exhale, half boat. One last round. Inhale, back to boat, exhale, half boat, and now stay here for 3 breaths. 1, 2, nice smile, very pretty. And 3, get back up to boat, reverse tabletop. Hands and feet down, lift your chest, lift your hips. And I really mean it. Lift your hips, lift your chest as much as you can. No excuses, no complaints. Just keep lifting and look up. Take a big inhale. Exhale, lower the butt or even move the butt backwards. And if you're crazy, you lift your feet. So 2 more reps. Hips up, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, butt down or butt back. 1 more, inhale, lift up. Exhale, butt back. Sit down on the ground, some stretches, feet together, knees out to the side, butterfly stretch. If you keep the feet close to yourself, it's harder. If you want to give a little slack, you move the feet away. And the mission here is to relax your head, because most people that sit here, they start fiddling with their toes and they tense the neck. So this is actually a relaxation pose. So it doesn't matter how much stretches, how much you feel anywhere, unless you have an acute injury. Try to really let go, relax, and stay here for half a minute. Yoga is an inside job, so the thing that matters in yoga happens on the inside. You can't measure them and you can't compare them to someone else. You just have to be present in your own body to get the experience. Sit back up and roll back to upside down guard or plow pose. If you have some problems with the neck, don't do this one. Just place your hands under your butt and stay here. If you're okay, roll all the way back. And you can support your lower back with your hands, but this position is actually a forward fold turned upside down. So instead of stretching the lower back and hamstrings a lot, we stretch the upper spine and neck more. Stay here for a few breaths. Roll all the way down to your back and place the feet down into the ground, and then set up for like a triangle. So put your left ankle on your right knee. Don't sickle the foot, but make sure you're flexing the foot like a triangle. And then just grab the front of your chin or the hamstrings, or if your arms are short today, just use a belt to reach. But try to drop your head back and relax here. So we should feel this stretch on the outside of our left hips. This is actually a great preparation to get tighter triangles. So just take half a minute here and really breathe. Try to relax your face, because the first thing we tense up when we do new stuff is our face. So if you can relax your face, it's almost like you know exactly what you're doing. So breathe through the chest, breathe through the belly, breathe through the nose. Relax your jaw, relax your forehead. And switch sides. So left foot down, right ankle up. Thread the needle. Stretch the outside of the right hip. Relax your left foot. Jiu Jitsu is done with the body, and yoga helps you feel better in your body. So aging is not a problem. Overtraining and training in a not smart way is the problem. So yoga takes time, but it actually gives you more time to do what you love, BJJ. That's what I believe. One last pose. Happy baby, so either grab the feet, again if your legs are too long, grab the ankles, but as long as you can relax your heavy butt down so that the spine is long, and you can spread your knees away as far from each other as possible, then you're doing it right. So imagine a big ball between your legs and your arms, and the ball is growing so that you're really opening up. Take 3 breaths here. Push your head down, push your butt down, push your feet up, pull the feet down. And then the easiest and the hardest pose, just laying down on your back, stretch your arms and legs out. Let's take a minute to relax here. No action is worth anything without some contemplation after, so just relax your whole body, your whole mind, and feel the effect of this short, simple yoga sequence. Take a big inhale and sigh it out. Stretch your arms overhead, take another big inhale. And on the exhale, pull your knees into your chest, make a little ball out of yourself, squeeze your head up to the knees, take a second here. And then come up to seated. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. We have more than 100 videos on our website, yogaforbjj.net. Again, my name is Sebastian, this is Miha, and we are true believers that if you want to roll forever and train smart, then yoga is the thing. So please go sign up for the website. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain from trying it. And if you like this class, do it again and again and again, and share it with your friends if you have friends who feel stiff in the shoulders and have lower back problems and hip problems and they want to excel in Jiu-Jitsu. Because Jiu-Jitsu is done with the body, and if you do yoga every day, you can do Jiu-Jitsu every day. All right? Thank you, Mia, for being demo. See you guys in the next video on the website, or see you on the mat. Us.